any party is an engaged hostess, and the party planner there on the ground has a tough job. She's trying to pull things together in a way that will make it memorable and enjoyable for her guests, whether it's your child's birthday party or maybe it's a girlfriend gathering like we're hosting today. Any event comes with a level of stress and work, but you want to enjoy your work as well. So we challenged our next guest to help us all be a more chill host. Here with a few principles to help us pull it off. Your favorite relationship coach, everybody, welcome Dr. Matt Townsend.
Hello, partiers. How are you?
Are you feeling our vibe?
I didn't know you were throwing a party.
Hello, welcome to the party.
Hello, ladies.
Most beautiful guest in Utah.
Oh
I feel like.
gosh.
Have a seat, mister. Have
this
a seat
is a
right
very
there.
pretty group.
Isn't this good? It's
You'll never
good,
see
right?
this at my house.
Right. Hey, we've given you a hard job today.
Yes.
A hard
chill.
job. And we're kind of cracking up that we threw it to a guy, but I think guys know how to be a little more chill.
Oh, for sure.
Is that fair to say?
Have you not seen a guy throw a chill party?
What does the guy party look like?
There's no food. There's no centerpieces. There's not a hydrangea in sight. And we just sit there waiting for our wife to come home.
And make it all happen.
And hopefully she'll throw
Pretty
it all
much.
together.
Well, help us channel that with maybe a couple hydrangeas and maybe a little bit of food. Is it
Okay.
possible to really enjoy an event
Yes.
that you've actually hosted?
Well, here's the deal. We just did this. We just hosted, our son went on an LDS mission.
Yes, he
so we
did.
invited the church over. And before the church came over, let's just say we weren't so churchy. We were really ticked off. And everyone's like, don't eat that. Who stepped on the carpet? You're vacuuming it. Vacuum it with the grain. Who put a corn dog in the microwave? No corn dogs. Nobody eats.
That's a good vibe.
We were trying to do a parade of homes party.
Yes.
Where we thought our house would look like completely perfect. And it stressed us out. And let's just say the devil came. The devil came and ruined the entire
You
day.
would guess at that church party?
So we weren't so chill. Now, I learned how to chill during the event, but I was freaking out before the event. So I want to show us what some of these principles we can use as we're preparing and throughout the event so that nobody needs to go to the hot place.
Okay, yeah, we'll avoid that. Tip number one is to focus on the real goal.
What's the real goal? What is your real goal? So are you here to just impress everybody? Like, are you trying to like blow everyone away with how you've got your act together? Or is the real goal to connect with people? Is the real goal to actually be present? Or is the real goal to be pleasant? Or is it all of those? To me, I would probably focus more on people, presence, and being pleasant instead of everything else. Because everything else, I think, takes you off of what actually brings you joy in the end.
You talked about that connection. That really is the goal of these gatherings,
it's really,
right? Whether it's a missionary send-off or a soiree like this, it's connection.
And we worry about everything else. Is there enough ice? Is there enough ice? Did we get the ice? Where did the ice go? And we freak out about the ice, and then we lose the connection. Or we freak out about there's not enough seats. What if someone has to stand? What if someone has to stand? And you know what's amazing is some people are okay with that. So just shut your caker, shut it, and just sit back and relax. And remember that really what is the key is keep it simple, simplify. And then focus on the things that actually in the end matter, which are the intangibles. Usually what makes a party awesome, honestly, is it safe to be you? Is there proximity to people that you like? Do you have enough time and a place to talk? And if you give each other those basic things, safety, simplicity, time, and proximity, usually people actually make the party. It's not usually anything you're bringing. I mean, how many times has somebody pulled out a game? Let's play a game. The minute someone says, let's play a game in the party, I'm like, crud. I hate games. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to play a game. So then all of a sudden I got to leave. Or I got to play a game and be tortured. So games aren't safe for me. They might be safe for some. So I wouldn't force certain things on people. If some want to play a game, here's a game area. Here's a game. Hey, who wants to swim? How many of you want to just get your suit on and go swim in front of 50 people you don't know?
Let me just tell you, not me.
Yeah,
right
so
now.
don't force. Everybody swim. You're not swimming. I have a suture wound, sorry. What do you want me to do? So be careful, simplify, don't force stuff.
And I'm also hearing you say let go of your agenda a little bit, which, I mean, there's an art to that. We talk about this all the time on the show. There is an art to throwing a great party where there are activities and there are
opportunities,
sustenance in the form of food, which I know you appreciate the food.
I think that's incredible.
But you kind of got to let it go on the day of, is that what you're saying?
And some of that is your ego, right? So you got to let go of my ego. That used to be a commercial back in the day.
It did.
Let go of your ego. A lot of what makes you stressed is the egoic ideas about what makes the party right. You think you've got to be perfect. You think you're being judged, and the worst judge is your ego. Everyone else is pretty much judging you with essence. They know that when they walk into your house, people live there. People sleep there, and they know that somebody ate a corn dog that morning. They can tell, and you know what? They're cool with it. Our essence is cool with how we're doing, but our ego makes us always kind of be a victim. Why isn't Stacy here? I invited Stacy, and she said she was coming, and now she's not even here. I hate Stacy. So now we worry about Stacy, and that's our ego that fights that instead of letting our essence just relax. Don't be the martyr. Don't be sad that you didn't get something that happened your way. Don't be so cocky about it. Let people help. How many times have you needed help desperately, but you couldn't ask for it?
I'm fine. I'll do here.
I'm fine. I'll do it. I do everything myself anyway. Yeah.
Finally, and I love this, you want us to use these events, these gatherings, even if it's something as simple as a family dinner, to celebrate the life is good moments.
There are these cool, and my mother-in-law taught me this. And by the way, my mother-in-law, Marilee Priest, may she rest in peace, greatest relator you've ever met, my hero. And she would sit there in the middle of a party, and she'd stop everyone. Stop! Stop! You guys, do you realize that this is happening right now? Isn't this great? Isn't life great? So every day, every party, I want you to start identifying 2 or 3 this is life moments. These moments where life is so awesome right now. And if you can capture 2 or 3 of them, then that means you've been present. Usually that also means that people are involved, and that means that you are being present as well. So present, pleasant, and people, that's what makes us happy anyway. But I want you to set the goal to go look for those things. If you're not looking for those moments, they're never going to happen. They're never going to be noticed. But if you're noticing them, then you'll actually relax in the moment and say, this is working.
I'm reminded of an episode on The Office, not just because I'm talking to Steve Carell's brother right here.
Yeah.
But Pam and Jim were getting married.
Oh, beautiful
and the hype of a wedding, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember how it came to be, but they had this little camera click motion when they wanted to remember the moment, those life is good moments.
That's a great way to do it.
We've got a camera click in our brain a little bit more. Yeah.
But here's the deal. Normally when we have this life is real moment, we take pictures to Instagram it. But what I want you to do is maybe absorb it even differently. So that little clicker without the camera is a great way to like internalize it that, man, you're blessed. Man, you've got good friends. Man, your hydrangeas rock. Stuff like that. And then just enjoy it. And then, by the way, and this is a great thing to do after the party too. Don't immediately clean up. Like, sit back and look at the mess that your friends made. Look at what pigs they are. And just thank heavens that you've got a good life.
I love it. Do we love this guy or what? Matt Townsend, everybody.
Thank you.
And before we say goodbye, I want to ask you about your upcoming workshop.
Huge event, Saturday, August
18th?
the 18th.
Yes.
You would know better than I would, Brooke. 9 to 3. It's at my office. And seats, we only have a few more seats because the office can only seat so many people. So it's a great class, all about communication, real results. We're going to teach you and your partner how to talk through the difficult stuff. It's
Limited
awesome.
seats, too, because they fill up so quickly.
Go to matttownsend.com.
Get in on this if you want some help in the communication department. Thanks, Matt. Matt Townsend, everybody.
Thank you.